Today we are doing NBA player props here on PrizePicks for Friday, October 21st. Before we get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit by using that promo code or using the link in the description below. There's also a Discord link in the description where the main server is completely free. We're building a super strong community, almost 800 members in that Discord. Go to check out that link, and then as well as Patreon link is in the description below this video as well, where I do make all the player props here that I'm making on PrizePicks for NBA, NFL, college football, and MLB as well. We can see here how we did yesterday on PrizePicks for NBA. We went 7-2. The day before that, we went 8-2. James Harden, Grayson Allen, Anthony Davis all smashed. Giannis, Paul George, and Embiid all hit. We did get let down by Westbrook. Was kind of a risky play, and then Drew Holiday shot horrendous from the field, but still had a productive day. I think he had like 26 fantasy points. But nonetheless, trying to replicate that again. Again, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We're making two total player props here that I like for Friday, October 21st. Again, not a gambling expert, not financial advice. These are simply just the plays I'm personally looking at making, hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to make your own player props here. But let's get into it. Two props that I like Friday, October 21st. Let's go. So the first one is going to be Tyrese Halliburton, and I like his over 31.5 PRA here. Tyrese in that game one, they don't have his game one stats here on, or they do. He had 37 PRA on October 19th on the first game of the season against Washington. 37.5 PRA for him. I think that's kind of what we're going to be getting used to this season, and 31.5 PRA is pretty low. Like if we take a look at other PRA for other point guards, like it's pretty low. Like Terry Rozier's at 32.5. Let's see, who else do we see here? Kyrie Irving's at 34.5. Ben Simmons at 22.5. And find another point guard that starts. Deontay and Trae Young both over 31.5. So on another point guard. Cade Cunningham's at 33.5. It really doesn't make sense here. What's Jalen Brunson at? Jalen Brunson's at 29.5. It really doesn't make sense that Tyrese Halliburton here is at 31.5 in my opinion. Considering, he is the engine that really makes this Pacers offense go. Last season against the Spurs, when he went to the Pacers, had 19, 2, and 10. So just a light work for him. And then when he was on the Kings, he had 27, 4, and 11 against the Spurs. But I like this play for a few reasons. One, he smashed the over on this in game one, 26, 7, and 4. And, that was a loss to Washington, right? 36 minutes to play, 10 for 18 from the field. But we look at the Spurs, right? Just in week one, or I guess in the first game of the season, the Spurs played the Hornets, right? They gave up 129 points at home, okay? Terry Rozier, point guard for the Hornets, no LaMelo Ball, had 24, 6, and 6, right? So this is clearly smashing over 31.5 fantasy points, or PRA. As a team, they gave up 26 total assists, gave up 129 points at home. And then more specifically, this game today is in Indianapolis, right? And the over-under is at 232.5. I think this, if I might be incorrect here, but I think this might be the highest over-under on the day. 232.5. I don't see another one as close. 232.5 for the Grizzlies and Rockets. And then really there's nothing else. So the highest, we're tied for the highest over-under on the day. Spurs, again, like I said, getting cooked by point guards. They're giving up 64.8 fantasy points total, I guess, already in that one game this season to point guards, right? They gave up a total of 33 total points to point guards. They gave up a total of 7.9 rebounds to point guards, and then assists. They gave up a total of 9.6 assists, right? So Tyrese Halliburton in a smash spot here, in my opinion. I think this game's going to have a ton of points. I think this game, Spurs don't play a ton of defense. I guess neither do the Pacers. I guess projected-wise, both these teams are, looking to be in the lottery, you could say. But I think Tyrese Halliburton at 31.5, this PRA is just way too low for a guy that, again, had 26, 7, and 4 in his first game of the preseason. 24 minutes during the preseason here, he had 20 and 7. And even dating back to last season, once he got traded to the Pacers, his lines were crazy. Like, look at this. Look at his last, I don't even know what this would be. Let's just do his game log, right? And we're doing this live. And, right, we do this game log. 31.5 PRA, so 32 PRA, right? Hits it here, or very close to it here. Hits it here, 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 It's very close to hitting it here as well. So just a ton of opportunity for Tyrese Halliburton. I think, again, highest over-under on the day. I like the over on this one, 31.5 PRA for him. Taking the over on this one. The other player prop that I like here today is another point guard, and I'm going to go Jalen Brunson. I like his over 5.5 assists here. He, in the first game of the season, brand new team, brand new point guard for the Knicks. He had 9 assists, right? Jalen Brunson had 9 assists here. Obviously, the point guard for this team. This game did go to overtime. He played 36 minutes, shot 7 for 18 from the field, 15, 9, and 6 on the day here. But if we don't know about this stat here, potential assists. Now, look at who's number one, right? Look at who's number one. Our guy we just took with PRA, 31.5. Number one potential assists was Tyrese Halliburton. But Jalen Brunson in this game here against the whoever he played, who was that? Who did he play in that Memphis? Jalen Brunson against Memphis had 17 potential assists. Total points, assist points created, 23 total assist points created, but he had 17 potential assists here, right? So Jalen Brunson at 5.5 just seems way too low. I mean, guy is going to play 30 plus minutes as the point guard for the Knicks. He's getting his players into position, right? We saw the Knicks, right? Julius Randle shot 9 for 16, which is pretty good, honestly. He had 24, 6, and 11. But RJ Barrett, 3 for 18. Evan Fournier, 4 for 11, right? I don't think RJ Barrett's going to shoot 3 for 18 again, in my opinion. Emmanuel quickly went 0 for 6. As a team, right? The Knicks shot 40%, shot 24% from three-point land. I think this game here against Detroit should be a pretty high-scoring game. Both these fun offensive, fun backcourts. So I like Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. I think kind of just too low for him. Taking the over on this one. Brunson, 5.5 assists. So these are the 2 player props here that I'm taking today. Both these games are kind of earlier games. Again, I'm on Pacific time, but I got Tyrese Halliburton over 31.5 PRA, Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. Again, Patreon plays will be live shortly if you're watching this video. All I ask is please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day. Let's cash.